IMT Conversations with Rhod Tecson. An incisive and sharp discussion of today's current issues. Ang pagpadayon sa duwa ka dekada nga serbisyo publiko. IMT Conversations with Rhod Tecson.
Philippines, good afternoon. My name is Rhod Tecson and this is IMT Conversations on IMT News. Today marks the day sa diin makabig naton balik na kita somehow sa normal kung dinagyang celebration sa aton paghahambalan. But balik na ginambala kita sa normal. When we say normal, malagaw na bala kami sa dalanon, mabakal sang chucheria sa kilidalan while, doing this dagyang thing, sad thing. Makita na bala naton sa mga mayor nga dalanon ang mga warriors once again. Or, again, amo man sa gihapon. Ang aton festival will be happening virtually, live, via Zoom. Kaupod naton sa sinima tinion ang Executive Director sang Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated or IFFI, Miss Joyce Ann Clavecillas. Joyce, mayang hapon.
Good afternoon, Sir Rhod. Good sa tanan ng mga viewers ng IMT News. So thank you for inviting us in your program so at least we can discuss the details of Dinagyang Festival 2022. And
I know you're performing well sa imo bag-o subong nga designation. Congratulations for this. Joyce, may virtual ba lang nga component ang Dinagyang 2022 or ang Dinagyang 2022 balik na sa mga dalanon sa siyudad sang Iloilo?
Well, basically, our performance, the tribes competition will still be virtual for this year, for 2022. So, wala kita sa gihapon sa performance nga masaksihan sa mga dalanon. For one thing, bago pa lang kita nag-loosen up sang restrictions natin dito sa Iloilo City. So, we're not sure yet what will happen on January. So, diri pa natin makitaan if indeed herd immunity is already working kahit nag-loosen up kita sa September, October only, and majority naman actually sa mga residents are vaccinated. But of course, everything will still be considered pa sa January kung tanan hindi ma-epekto na gidman bala ang ginatawag naton nga herd immunity. That's why we don't want to risk because kagamay na lang sang time nga nabilin. So it's like more or less 2 months before Dinagyang Festival. So we decided, the IFFI decided together with the city government because we consulted also the city government regarding this matter, and we decided to have the tribes competition virtual for 2022. But the difference for 2022 naman, it's going to be a competition already. Last time we had it as a presentation, mere presentation. So this time it's gonna be a competition. Para mas magdugang ang excitement, we all know nga amo nang ginalook forward gid sang aton nga mga kauturan dito sa Iloilo, and even ang mga Ilonggo outside Iloilo, amo na nga ginbalik natin ang competition proper of the tribes competition. So it's gonna be a competition among 7 districts representing the 7 districts of Iloilo City.
Okay. So butsilingon sining kung sang nagligad nga 2000 early of 2021, January 2021. There was a production, and that happened as a presentation of Dinagyang virtually. Subong virtual man sa gihapon. When we say virtual, wala ka sang may makita nga nagadagyang sa dalan. Wala sang may i-allow nga magbaligya sang mga balaligya sa tion sang Dinagyang. Normal ang lakad sang trapiko, wala sang i-close nga mga dalan. Wala sang mga special performances or activities or events except perhaps sa mga malls nga may mga special activities sanctioned na sa gyapon sang IATF. Pero subong January 2022 as virtual Dinagyang happens, this will be in the form of a competition. Subot silingon sini, right. 7 ka mga tribo, 7 ka mga distrito, will be pre-recording their performances, and there will be judges who will be judging their performances based on the produced performance sangkada tribo. Miss Joyce.
Well, the judging actually, what the discussion with the artistic team, headed by Professor Eric De Vinagracia as our director, the judging will be in two forms. One is they will be judged in their performance live, sa ilang actual performance during the shooting date. But of course, we cannot disclose the venue and of course the schedule. And second, of course, they will be judged in their produced film already. So that will be the two components of judging. We know, there's a difference. Gidman, once you see the performance live, and the difference na may film aspect na siya. That's why the judging will come in two forms, for our tribe's competition.
Okay. So, bot silingan dua ang forma sang judging. One, as they perform it live, which we cannot see and we will not be allowed to see, and we will not know when nila inahimuon. Posible, basi subong nga Disyembre, basi tapos na ganing iban. And ang second, ang produced performance. So, iga-judge mo na. Same set of judges or different judges?
We are still finalizing the details. The judges will be recommended to us by the team of Professor Eric De Vinagracia, because for one thing, ang mga judges naton, especially sa film nga aspect, should also have a background also on videography and film, apart from their expertise on performance and dance. So amo na siya nga gina-select man sang aton nga mga team, headed by Sir De Vinagracia, kung sino mga best persons to sit as part of the panel of judges.
Okay. And this time, since nga may ara sang mga judges, ang sponsors naton, I know you had a meeting this afternoon with the sponsors. Padayon pa bala sila nga nagapati sa marketability sang Dinagyang, bisan nga for the second year ini siya ang hiwaton virtually.
We are happy na even with last year, sa first year of the pandemic, our partner sponsors really supported us, although balaan nato may mga challenges then from their end, but still they help nga na mount successfully on Dinagyang 2021. And this year, we are hoping na they will still consider, but we're getting positive feedbacks from them, and they are happy that Iloilo City was able to pull off a festival in amidst the pandemic, nga bago ang approach, bago naman nga format, nga nanging trendsetter pa in fact si Dinagyang Festival, diri sa aton pungsod. That is why very positive ang feedback sa mga partner sponsors nga initially na istorya na naton, and they have seen naman nga we are moving forward na sa bago na gidman nga normal of doing things, of doing festival. That's why they are also adapting. That's why may mga social media nga platforms. That's why gina-ready man nila ang mga materials nila for commercial, because that's what we offer right now for the sponsors. Unlike sa una, we know pag on ground events, all ang tanan nila nga branding collaterals are on ground, but right now nag-transition na gid man, and they are adjusting also, and they are adapting to the new way of doing the festival. So we are really happy and grateful sa tanan nga mga partner sponsors namon sa 2021, sa 2022. Actually, these are the same organizations and companies that have been supporting Dinagyang for so many years. And nakita gid nila nga ang Dinagyang, it's not just a mere festival or a tourism event. So pong Dinagyang amidst the pandemic, it's a strong message that we are sending to the whole world, that Iloilo City is resilient, that our faith is bigger than our fears, and we can still celebrate Dinagyang Festival although modest, but in a very meaningful way.
Okay. And speaking of sponsors, and since there is a competition, may we know, Joyce, if may prices nga involved and pila ang prices nga involved?
Yes, we are actually discussing about that, about those details, no, since it's a competition, but we are finalizing because as you all know, no, ang pull off sa mga resources right now is quite a challenge pagidman, no, kay tibago lang nakaamat-amat bangon ang mga partner sponsors naton. But definitely, no, once we finalize everything, we will let the public know man, no, what will be the prices. But of course, hindi na siya the same, no, the same that nakaanda naton in the previous. Kay those were the normal times nga medyo
Manggaranon.
damo pa sponsors and everything. But yun, something siguro that the prices will commensurate man, no, the efforts of the tribes. So we are finalizing everything.
Other than this virtual competition, may iban pa bala kita nga virtual activities nga hiwaton?
Yes, we are bringing back Miss Iloilo this year. Last year we didn't have, no, some 2021. So it's gonna be virtual, although it's live. It will be held. No? The plan is it will be held in a private place, no, with very very limited audience. And judges as well, and it will be streamed online. Kasi we have seen man, no, in the national beauty pageants nga amo din approach nila in holding beauty pageants na live lang siya with very limited audience, and then it will be streamed online. So it's the schedule is January 22, that's a Saturday, and we have screenings ng mga ladies, no, on December 4, so they can check out Miss Iloilo Facebook page for more details sa mga gusto pa maghabol to join the screening on December 4.
Okay. On the other hand, magluwas sa sining duha, may iban pa bala nga mga activities?
Yes, of course, we will have the opening salvo still, no, on January, and then
virtual?
Yes, it's still virtual, no. We are like last year, 2020, or like this year, early this year, it's live, but it was streamed online. So we will be actually more likely, no, it will still be the same setup na live siya, but virtual.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we don't announce the venue gid, no, para at least hindi siya pagdugukan. But what we are announcing is yung mga social media platforms where the program will air, para at least people will just watch out na lang sa aton nga mga social media platforms. And of course, there are side events man, Sir Rhod, no, na these were pitched to us by the different organizations. So we are finalizing everything. Hindi nga mga side events comprised of virtual then and on-ground events. Like what you have said earlier, no, sa mga malls and other private establishments here in the city. So, but of course, tanan ini siya subject to the assessment and approval of the IATF team. Kasi what we're doing since last 2021 pa, tanan nga mga events namon, we submitted to the city government for the assessment and approval of the IATF. So, para at least ang protocols bala in place and everything. And we can still prioritize safety, although we have these events on ground. So that's it for the side events. So hopefully, no, before the year ends, we can officially publish the final list of events that will happen from January 14 until the 23rd of January 2022.
And so much for Dinagyang. When is our much awaited and long anticipated launch happening?
Maybe after Dinagyang, Sir Rhod, when things are no longer busy. And of course, sir, I also would like to emphasize, no, about the theme of Dinagyang this year. I forgot to mention that earlier. Our theme is Padayon, Iloilo, upod kay Senyor Santo Niño. Because I think Padayon, this is everyone can relate to that, no? Despite that we have this pandemic, we have to move forward. Kita diri sa city, nakita nato ng efforts, no, of the LGU, kung paano kita maka-move forward in terms of business activities, economic activities, economy, everything, no? Palangabuyan sa mga tao, because we cannot be in this situation, no, forever. So although ara pa ang virus, ara pa ang pandemic, but we have to move forward. So that's why we use this theme, no, and with the help and faith to Santo Niño, I believe that we will move forward.
Padayon Iloilo.
Yes, Padayon Iloilo, upod kay Senior Santo Niño.
Upod kay Senior
Santo
Niño. Ms. Joyce Clavecillas, the Executive Director of IFFI, thank you so much for this time na ginatag mo sa aton. Mayang hapon.
Thank you and good afternoon.
Nabatian ang Executive Director sang Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated or IFFI natuhoy sa Dinagyang 2020. Ang mga activities, balik si Miss Iloilo. It will be happening live on January 22, but select audience only. And it will be streamed worldwide. The same is true with the Dinagyang competition. No? Ang Dinagyang competition is happening on last Sunday, Sunday of January. And it will be produced pares mo sa nagligad and simultaneously aired sa different media outlets kay makiri sini. So bantayan niyo ina diri sa Iloilo Metropolitan Times because we did this last year and we're doing this again this year. And this time, not a presentation but a competition. No? Kung pila ang premyo, bantayan sa masunod ng mga inadlaw. The thing is, may ara sa matabo ng virtual Dinagyang Part 2 this 2022. My name is Rhod Tecson, and this is IMT Conversations on IMT News.
IMT Conversations with Rhod Tecson. An incisive and sharp discussion of today's current issues. Ang pagpadayon sa duwa ka dekada nga serbisyo publiko. IMT Conversations with Rhod Tecson.